By request, it's Jinjer. I Speak Astronomy. Let's go give it a look. Hey there. So this request comes to us from Tom Clark over at cupofcoffee.com. Thank you, Tom, both for this request and for your awesome support. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by buying me a cup of coffee over at cupofcoffee.com or join my Patreon. Links are in the description box. This is Jinjer. It's an official video. I Speak Astronomy. Here we go.
This binary be blessed by holy X-rays. Singularities are nest. If there is Lord out there, he is just a ghost sitting in his spaceship, observing the parade. Space form so delicious. Dark matter is so divine.
So I think I've said this before about this band. It's hard for me to nail down who they are. Obviously, they're a metal band, and I think the disconnect for me comes for two reasons. The first one is I did not listen to a lot of metal and hard rock unless it was on the radio during the 90s and the early 2000s. And this was due to just raising a family. And so I can't tell who their influences might be. So if you think you know, would you put that in the comments for me? Do you think you hear other bands in their approach, their style? This song reminded me of a not symphonic, but more like a Rush approach in terms of the eclectic feel. You had the heavy metal behind her melodic voice, which she might have one of the best voices on the planet. She just has a beautiful voice. And this persona suits her because she has that dark aura around her. And of course the music lends to that as well. So the second thing is what I just talked about. The juxtaposition of her voice against this metalcore throws me a little bit. But that's something that will over time work itself out. In her case, it's not so much that her voice isn't beautiful or isn't pleasing to the ear. It's that it's so different from what she's fronting, right? I mean, she's got the growl, no doubt about it. But when she goes into melodic mode like this, it just causes a disconnect in me. One I kind of like. I just sat there watching it going, this is amazing to watch. I didn't want to use the word interesting because that sounds like you're damning them with faint praise. But it is an interesting song. And that's why I want to know, who do you think their influences are here? So let me know in the comments, please. I just love the way this whole song built to this point right here. So that's what it felt like to me. Like the entire song was building to this last 30 seconds or minute here. And it worked. And it works principally because of her voice. I mean, her choice of melody for this song, because, she's choosing how to sing this, right? It's phenomenal. Plaintive and, sweeping in its longing. It gives a sense of longing, and she encapsulates that with her voice. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I did. Thank you, Tom, for this request, and I'm so glad that you were here. Please hit the subscribe button on the way out if you haven't already, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. I will see you later. Bye now.